Hello everybody, this is Ted from Foley. I'm doing something a little different this time. Let me close the lobby chat just in case somebody says something very crazy. And yes, I have ads on my showdown. But I'm gonna do a live recording of my last game of the Turn 17 Rocks Draft League, well, of the regular season before playoffs. Some of you, I don't know if you are people who don't know me and aren't in this league. If you're watching, hello if you are. But this is the rule set that we use for this league. This is a really cool feature of Showdown that you can kind of make your own tiers using like separate sort of codes here. This includes all of the things that we've unbanned and the item clause which we added. Um, you go to whoever you're going to challenge and you click enter here. You've got your team. This team abides by the rules, so it will work. And I hope I didn't take too long explaining that before my opponent accepts the challenge. Uh, okay, we did not. Um, Another thing that you should do definitely when you're doing super important games like this, or if you're laddering or something, take this in your showdown, copy it, and you want to go to the calculator and you want to paste an import. Now I've already done this, so whoops, I almost cleared them. I've got all my sets here, so when I end up in this battle, if I'm like, oh, I wonder how much a bomb snow does to uh, Gastrodon. Wow, I just kill him. Guess unless he's like max defense. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Um, so yeah, those are the things that I do to try to help myself here. I hope that I really hope these ads are not in the way. There we go. That makes it better. Oh, I hate how that looks though. Um, we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. I hope you like progressive ads. Not sponsored, by the way. Um, Glamora is probably the lead that my opponent will go with. Thinking it through that, I think uh, the Agent Wisdom is probably the smartest play on paper, but what I don't like is Energy Ball puts me in a really bad spot. I can endure to live it, but if he happens to have Energy Ball, I won't be able to do anything about that. Um, I could instead attempt to go Father Christmas. Uh, if he happens to live this hit, um, from Sledge Wave, it looks like he doesn't. I probably should have. Well, I kind of wanted the max attack. Probably should have tried to do something about that. Um, could also go Mothman, who absolutely gets bodied by an Earth Power. That's really bad. Um, yeah, I should have thought about this lead matchup a little more. Um, I could always go to the Pyramid, because I have Protect on this set, just to scout. He leads Gastrodon, so what I'm going to do against the Gastrodon immediately is click Block. Block is going to trap the Gastrodon in with me. He will not be able to switch. I will Salt Cure, and this thing will die. Um, this is exactly what I made this for. So I can just Protect. Now I can Terra Fairy and recover. Agency crit, but doesn't matter. And now I Salt Cure. And then the game literally becomes me just running this guy out. Yeah, and he could try to freeze, but Purifying Salt will stop the freeze. Now, if he has any sense, what he's gonna do here is just let me have this. If he starts recovering, then this is just gonna take 20 extra turns. that it doesn't need to take. Which is fine if that's what he wants to do, but does not seem like that's what he's going to do. And in this case, I'm going to protect to stay at full HP. And there you go. In 8 turns, I'm flawless against his Gastrodon. So that's great for me. I'm expecting Glamora to come in. I don't have my Protect active, so I'm going to have to go to probably my Wisdom. Don't have to go to Wisdom. I could go to Stinker. Do I want to go to Stinker? Can I win this matchup without Stinker? I think I can. Because he'd be good against Brute Bonnet. But I'm not going to get a lot of Mementos. I mean, I'm not going to get Hex spam. Specs Hex is a funny set. I think I'm going to go to Wisdom on a perceived poison type move. And that should give me a little bit of insight to what he's running. Okay, and I just died to Energy Ball off the rip. That is very fun and fantastic. I just out of curiosity. Wow. Alright. That was really bad for me. Hex would put him down to about 75%. 75%. Psychic Fangs has a chance to kill. And if he happens to be Scarf, he's gonna have to switch. Which give us good insight. That really sucks that he went for an Energy Ball there. I don't want to say like there's no sense in that play, but what if I stayed in and clicked Salt Cure? Like, that would, especially if you're choice, that would have been really bad. But if you're not choice, then fair play. Might be choiced. So that's AV. That is undoubtedly AV. I'm gonna go back to the pyramid. If he goes to Glamora, fair play to him. Volt switches. Gonna go back to Glamora, of course. I get to protect here. I'm gonna operate under the assumption that he's Choice Scarf. He runs Choice Scarf way too much, unless he throws down the spikes right here, in which case, fair play to him. But yeah, I think you're Scarf. So I can just go to my Abomasnow right here. I'm gonna go straight Ampharos. With a +1, I'm faster than everything on his team. I don't know what I want to do, though. I could see him being, having a Focus Blast for sure. And clicking it. If he does click Focus Blast, I think I could go... I mean, Peepers would be the best. Let's see. I don't want to get paralyzed is the thing, but... kind of also... It's a tough spot to be in, actually. I'll be honest. Do 279 max. See, I want to Trailblaze to be faster. But if I get paralyzed here, I'm in a really, really bad spot. Or I have Expert Belt. Okay, that's being calculated. Sure. Okay. I think I'm just gonna Earthquake straight up. Alright, he's slow. And he misses his Focus Blast. Which is great for me. I'm gonna Tempt Fate. Would have done a lot of damage to my Abomasnow, but I would have lived it. And I get the speed boost and I don't get parried. That's fantastic. I am faster than everything on his team except for Glamora, actually. So keep that in mind. He doesn't know that necessarily. Oh wait, I am not faster than Armbruse. It's a speed tie. That's really, really, really gross. I swear that I had that set up right. Oh well, I did my math wrong. It was a math major for you, doing his math incorrectly. I'm gonna guess that he's probably this set. Armor Cannon is going to do a metric butt fuck ton. I'm gonna go to Mothman. It's my best switch in. Morning Sun is only going to do a quarter when I'm in the snow, which is not nice. But Sludge Wave is going to get me a lot of damage here. Well, is it? Is it? I think it will. -1. Yes, I'm threatening a kill here. Unless he's bulky. Armrouge for no reason. I will get this kill. He can endure, but that gets him nothing out of the turn, and he's going to let me get chip on his Glamora, which is fantastic. I don't need Abomasnow to win this game anymore, so if he predicts me by going Sludge Wave, fair play to him. If he doesn't, I'm going to get a free Earthquake, and he didn't. So I get a free Earthquake. I don't really... He could be a fast Brute Bonnet, but I don't really care. So he's weak armor. He is getting the speed boost. How do I want to do this? I could go to Stinker and let that go. I don't really need it for the rest of his team. Because I think he's just gonna click probably an Armor Cannon again. That would just make the most sense to me. If he clicks Psychic, then that's a super choke. If I go to Skunk Tank, you know, if he's predicting Iron Moth, I'm just gonna go to Skunk Tank, and he doesn't know if I have. Yeah, that was a super choke. He doesn't know if I have Sucker Punch either, so I mean, I could just go for a Sucker Punch, but I'm gonna go for a Hex again. If he switches to anything, then yeah, it's kind of a free switch for him. I could have Fire Blasted, but I'd rather not miss. I'd rather just get my kill on Armrouge if he stays in. So Brute Bonnet. A potentially spooky Pokemon, I think. Except I think Garganacl takes its hits extremely well as a Fairy type. And obviously he can't Spore me. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go straight to Garganacl. Can't Spore me because of my Purifying Salt. That's great. And I'm going to Salt Cure because whatever he switches into is going to take it really, really horribly. And no need for me to predict anything. I'm just going to Salt Cure again. Well, I guess I am predicting a switch out. If I Salt Cure again. So he's loaded Dice. Bullet Seed. That did not more than half. and close combat is going to do absolutely nothing. I don't even know why you'd bother clicking it. Um, like, what am I gonna do? Switch to my Scream Tail? You're doing even less. I'm gonna Salt Cure again, just in case he switches. If he doesn't switch, which is probably the correct play, is to just sack this here, then that's fine. He's going to go to Glamora, most likely. Okay, he goes to Armor Rouge instead. Do I live this? That's the first question. 54%. So I do live this, unless he's, or if he was modest per se. 60%. So I live this. I should live this. Like, there's no, he's not specs. No shot. But he could go for Calm Mind here, which could be a problem for me. Now I'm thinking, could go to Scream Tail, which would cover up his. Ooh, well, it could cover up Calm Mind from him, but I'm beholden to this roll. I don't want to protect. See, I think Protect is probably a safe play because I think he's probably just gonna Armor Cannon off rip. But I want to play around a potential Calm Mind here. I'm just gonna go to Scream Tail. He goes for Energy Ball. I could trick. This is an interesting turn. I could trick, expecting a switch to something like King Gambit. I'll still be faster, and then I can Drain Punch him right in his face, and he won't see it coming at all. But if he goes to Glamora, Trick is not like, well, actually Trick is not so bad, and if he stays in, that's probably the worst. But I don't know. I anticipate a switch out. Okay, no switch out. That's probably the worst play it could have been for me. In fact, but I could go Mothman here actually, assuming he stays in for no reason. I don't know. Like, I get that you could be scared of what Peepers could do, but there's no reason to switch, in my opinion. I'm just gonna check really quickly to see if I survive a Sucker Punch from King Gambit. Probably Black Glasses, I'm gonna guess. That's what he seems to always want to run. Okay, I probably don't survive this. I don't survive this even if I go for a Morning Sun, so in fact I probably should just Sludge Wave. Well, there's weak armor. I could probably just Flamethrower. Covers any switch. I'll just Flamethrower, and this is the requisite chip that I need for Scream Tail to get a kill. Unfortunately, I gave my Scarf away like a complete bozo. So I'm actually curious, how much does Scream Tail take from this Sucker Punch? Okay, well, my Scream Tail set's not gonna come into play here. That sucks. That really sucks. He can't lock himself into one move to win this game outright. If he goes for Earth Power and I go Abomasnow, I'm gonna get a free Earthquake, probably into Armor Rouge. If he goes for Sludge Wave Predicting, then I come straight back to Mothman, which is also a good position for me. So I'm willing to go for this. And then it's Earthquaking time. Alright, yeah, sacking Armor Rouge, that's what I would do there in this situation. Now he's down to his Glamora, who is going to click Sludge Wave on me. That is what I am predicting. Yep. And then I'm going to Memento right here, which puts him at -2 on his attacks. I guess we're listening to some versus Zekrom Reshiram because of YouTube autoplay, my favorite. It's a little loud, I think, so I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. Maybe that didn't do much. And now I'm just curious, in fact, how much does Glamora do? Your choice scarfed, and you are -2 attack. Not enough to kill, which is very funny. Very funny indeed. Am I risking a crit if I do this? I sure am. I sure am. But I'm gonna Psychic Fangs for the funny Psychic Fangs kill. And here comes Mr. Kendrick Lamar himself. I'm going to Drain Punch. No need to, because if he Sword Stances here, I'll be screwed. Okay, he did not Sword Stance. He's probably Iron Head or Katao Cleave to finish off the Scream Tail. Perfectly reasonable play. I'm actually in a little bit of a predicament here, depending on how fast this guy is. I'm gonna make a hard prediction on a Sucker Punch. Probably doesn't matter. I probably will die anyway, especially with the Terra Dark. I'm gonna click Flamethrower here, and I die to an Agency crit. Beautiful. I guess I could check to see, just out of curiosity, do I live this, or did I choke it? I think I might have choked. Potentially choked. Iron Head will do 72. Can I get enough back? From Protect? I don't know. I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. So, we are going to go for the Sucker Punch outplays here. This is a completely 50-50 here. I have to get more right than he does, though. I will Sword Stance here again. Hold on. Hold on. We are going to play a mind game here. We're going to play a mind game here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a long time. Make him really start to question himself. And he says here, I don't want to go to turn 41. I'm not, so I'm going to click, or I'm going to click Katao Cleave. I'm going to click Katao Cleave right here. That's what he's thinking, perhaps, to himself. Now, if he's faster than me, then I'm gooped. I don't know. But it didn't matter anyway. But we'll think about this. Do I want to click Sword Stance or Ice Spinner? It's literally a 50-50. What should I do? What should I do? Should I do it on a coin flip? Because I'm going to lose this game, actually, if I get this wrong. Should I coin flip it? I'm going to let my gut tell me Ice Spinner here. And GG. That's the win. Outplayed like crazy. The mind games were incredible. Blunder, if you're watching this video, I learned it from you. You're the GOAT. You're my Michael Jordan. You're my Tom Brady. You're my Wayne Gretzky. You're my Joey Chestnut. And there you go. That's an 8-1 record for me in the regular season. Did that game come down way closer than it needed to? Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. I could go through maybe a little bit of a replay here and see if there's any like missteps that I made. This was perfect at the beginning. This was fantastic at the beginning. Immaculate gameplay at the beginning. It sucked that I lost to an energy ball there. I could have gone to Skunk Tank. That's probably a better play overall. because if he, like, the best move that he could have possibly clicked was Earth Power, which didn't kill my Skunk Tank, and I could have gotten a little bit of chip on it and sacked the Skunk Tank. That would have been, or I could have mementoed, which would give my, give me a nice switch to whatever. So that, I probably should not have gone to Wisdom there. That was a little bit of an underestimation of my opponent. I should have went for the mid-ground play instead of a hard read. Let's see. And I go into a Volt switch there. I mean, granted, this is probably the best thing to be in with a Garganical that can protect in front of the Glamora. This was a risky play to stay in here. I don't think it ended up mattering. I think it was needlessly risky to Trailblaze, actually, looking back at it. If I got paralyzed, that would have made this game way, way harder than it needed to be. And I wasn't even faster than the Armarouge, and I didn't even kill it in one, so that was really dumb of me. I should have just Earthquaked again. I deserve to lose for that, actually, thinking about this. But I got my chip on Glamora here. Switching to Glamora there is, I mean, you're not in a good position here in any case. It's probably the best play, but if I clicked the Flamethrower there, that would have given me, I think, enough chip for my Screamtail to actually pick up the kill there. That would have been really good for me. But I made an outplay here. That was a mid-ground play as well, I think. I still had chances to win regardless, and I go to Skunk Tank here, and this was a horrendous play. Gets nothing out of the turn. Even if you didn't think I was going Skunk Tank, you still Armor Cannon. You want the chip on Iron Moth, because I'm not going to switch. I'm not going to switch Iron Moth. But even if you think I am, like, get the chip. That's the best. That's the best play. Going for the kill there when you have such a horrendous other option is bad. I probably could have Fire Blast. I think I said I wanted to just pick up the kill. I should have just went for Fire Blast though. That would have done a lot to the Brute Bonnet. Let's see. Things are a lot more eye-opening to you once you're looking back at them. And look at this. If I had managed to hit here, I was threatening a 2-hit KO. I could have even Venom Shocked. The problem with Venom Shock is that Glamora would be a very easy switch-in, or, well, King Gambit as well. Fire Blast actually would have been the best play, honestly. Forced me to switch to the Pyramid. Now, granted, it didn't really matter. And I like this play, this sequence of plays by my opponent, to just give up on the Brute Bonnet. It was kind of over for it. As it was. If you caught a Salt Cure into Glamora, then it would have been over. If you caught a Salt Cure into King Gambit, it would have been over. Your only other play would be to sack Armarouge, but Armarouge has a chance to do something, whereas Brute Bonnet does not. So that's fine. I don't know what Energy Ball here was for. Like, what if these Pokemon it gets hit by Energy Ball other than the dead Whiscash? Like, what if I went to Skunk Tank? In fact, I probably should have went to Skunk Tank. Actually, look at this. Look at this turn here. All right, this is going to be very slow. But just look at this turn here. This thing's going to die. I should have probably fished for more recovers. I have 5 recovers. I should have used them to get myself back to healthier, so in case I needed this for King Gambit. Why did I not go to Skunk Tanks? I mean, Skunk Tank would have got a Hex here. Or a Fire Blast. Probably a Fire Blast, honestly, because I don't want King Gambit to come in. and would have killed. Would have. If Glamora comes in, I just take my chip and die. In which case, Peepers cleans up. Unless he played immaculately around my Peepers. The trick there was probably not good. Probably not. I could have used the Scarf against Glamora. But I get my kill with Abomasnow here, and then, yes, let's see. That was fine. And I knew I couldn't kill, so I Memento, okay. I made these plays all of 5 minutes ago, and I can't remember exactly what I did. But yes, the Psychic Fangs there was good. And then here, my Drain Punch was very good. I know it doesn't do very much, and this is Max Attack Adamant Screamtail on ×4 weakness, which is very crazy. Good for my opponent to not over-predict, in all honesty. With a Sucker Punch, you don't know what I'm gonna do. I could Wish. I could have had Wish last move, and or I could have Wish Protect. And if I Wish there, then you're in a really bad position. Because it's now a huge 50-50 of do I attack what's coming in with like a Tau Cleave or an Iron Head? Whichever one of these two you think I'm coming in, or do I set up? But if he attacks me, or if he like Thunder Waves me or something, I'd be in trouble. So I think that's fine. I get that out of the way, which is good. Morning Sun there to start this sort of mind play. I could have probably went for it again. I'll be honest. But I guess a part of me was thinking he might not go for Sucker Punch. And then Father Christmas. Yes, this was what it came down to. This is how Blunder would have wanted it. That's how Blunder would have wanted it. Damn, I'm the GOAT. Even though I literally lost to the guy who went 9-0. It happens. It happens. This is a great video. Great season. We'll be back next time to watch the final games of the regular season, and then it's to playoffs, baby.